So I'll go to my adjustments panel and I just am going to choose one of my favorites, which is curves. So notice that when I click on curves and I start to edit, watch this, it edits everything on my whole page except for the one layer that's above it. That's because this adjustment layer is above everything else except for this one layer. So if I wanted to only impact this guy, then what I need to do is I'm going to right click on this adjustment layer and say create clipping mask. And I'm going to clip it to this one layer. Now I've lightened him way too much, so I'll fix that. So we've done adjustment layers in other tutorials, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time going through this, but I want to make sure that you guys know how to really experiment and explore with all your different adjustments panels. Like maybe you have a photo that's going to be really blue and you need to add some orange to it. So maybe in that case, you'd add a photo filter. So if I add a warming filter, and I slide it over, notice everything turns orange. Again, that's where you're gonna right click on it, create a clipping mask, and clip it just to the one layer that you wanna adjust. Now I have one orange guy, so of course I'm gonna delete that, but take some time to make it so that all your photos really seem to have a nice visual flow as though they go together. But they're still a little hard to see. So this is where I'm gonna start playing around with effects, and I can still move, resize, all that with my little jumping guys. But for now, I feel like they need an outer glow. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on one of these layers. I'll just do the top layer, and I'm gonna click on the FX in my layers panel, or I can go to layer and layer style, and I'm going to go into blending options. And then from here, I'm going to click on outer glow. And right now, the settings I have, they were predetermined because I think I worked on this shirt last. So what you're going to want to do, if you want an outer glow like mine, you want to click on blend mode and go to screen, and then choose white. And what I want you to do is play around with any effects you want. So you do need to add one effect to your images, and it doesn't matter to me, but often like a common vibe for the bootleg shirts is an outer glow. So I'm going to stick with that, and whatever I do, I'm going to leave that and watch this. Now when I go to the next guy and I click on effects and I go to outer glow, it's going to use the exact same settings. Now if I want, I could say new style. I can say outer glow for a guy, and then I have that saved in my settings. So notice it's showing up here in my library, and then I can click a little faster and apply that outer glow. I wonder if I can select multiple layers. Let's try it. Outer glow. Oh, even faster, except I missed one of my layers, so I have to go back and find that layer. There it is. Okay, so now I have an outer glow, and if I don't like it, I can go into that specific setting, change it, and then, change it for all of them. So I did end up wanting to change my outer glow, so I made a new layer style. It's called Newest Glow. So I did that by going into the outer glow settings and say new style. So I changed it to Newest Glow, and then now what I can do, I can select all of my layers by holding shift when I click the bottom and the top layer. And then if I say newest glow, it changes them all. I like that better. All right, cool. We are just about ready to add our type.